Okay, so today's question is, why do acids burn? Why, if you get them on your skin or your hands or your eyes, does it burn and damage your skin or eyes? Why do people that have had like acid thrown on their face have their face all damaged and shriveled up and kind of like gone? They need reconstruction. Why did they use acid to like eat away dead bodies in the show Breaking Bad? And it all comes back to those H's. Remember we said acids usually have H's out in front because they're really good at giving away H's. So this is hydrochloric acid, HCl. So it's really good at breaking into H plus and Cl negative. And then there's other acids like sulfuric acids, H2SO4, also really good at like breaking right here and forming all these H plus ions. And it turns out those H plus ions are like really powerful. And that kind of comes back to the fact that H is number one. So all H is made of is one proton that's positive and one electron that's negative. So when it lost that one negative electron to become plus one, that's all there is to it. It doesn't have any other negative electrons. That's all there ever was. So it's just this like purely positive little thing. And so it's dying to react with someone, definitely, especially something negative. It's dying to replace that electron that it lost. So you have these really reactive H pluses, and they're the ones that are going to do all the damage and make acids the way they are. So why does it burn your hand? So let's say that if this is your hand, remember this cell membrane from biology? Every skin cell in your skin has this cell membrane around the outside, okay? And it's made from mostly, I think it says right here, small letters, fat, lipids, and these little channel proteins. So your body is made from these little molecules, and these H pluses that are dying to react are going to go react with the molecules that make up your body. And if they react with them, they can break them apart. And now your skin cells are broken. And that's why you see that like damage on someone who has like an acid burn. Okay, so let's zoom in on one of these proteins. So here's a protein, the actual molecules. It's made of like C's and O's and N's and H's. That's what most things in your body are made of. And when this is hydrochloric acid, when it breaks apart and you have all these little hungry little H pluses who are just very unstable, very, very positive, dying to react, they are going to go in and be like, I really want an electron. I think I'll bond with this O. And now that H is bonded with that O and kind of ripped it away from your protein. And then maybe one of them goes in here and wants to bond with this OH to make water, or wants to bond here. And just the more H pluses go in and break bonds to form new ones, it is literally breaking apart the proteins in your skin by breaking the bonds to form new bonds. So again, it's all about these H pluses just dying to react and bond and get electrons that are breaking the bonds in your skin. Okay, and then down here we have all these most of your cell membranes also made of lipids or fats. This is what a lipid looks like. So again, if you pour some hydrochloric acid on it, you have these positive H's, and they'd love to just knock one of these H's off and bond with that C, or bond with that OH, or bond with that O. And again, it's now breaking the fat in your skin, breaking the cell membrane, and now you have broken cells. So your cells are literally damaged by these H pluses. Okay, so to sum up, why do acids burn? It's because acids release H plus ions, which are extremely positive and therefore strongly looking to steal electrons. They steal electrons from molecules in your skin, and in doing so, they trigger your skin to decompose. Your skin is made from skin cells, which are made from mostly lipids and proteins. Those H plus ions bond to the atoms in the proteins and lipids in your cells, breaking them apart and therefore damaging the cells of your skin. So for acids, it's all about that H plus ion doing damage. Why do bases burn? Same reason, except bases tend to give off OH negative ions, which are super negative, and they're dying to also break bonds to form their own.